Hey, what's up, gamers? It's AJ again from 1212 Games with another unboxing video for you. And in today's video, we're going to be unboxing Capcom Fighting Collection 2 for the Nintendo Switch. Alrighty, so looking at the front, you've got the title, Capcom Fighting Collection 2. The cover features a pretty rad looking image of several Capcom characters facing off against several SNK characters. And of course, this collection does contain 2 Capcom vs. SNK titles as something of the highlights of the package. But you've got Ryu, Chun-Li, Ingrid, that might be Akuma, I'm not sure, on the Capcom side. And then over on the SNK side, you've got Terry and Mai, and then a few other characters it looks like, but that's pretty cool. Up at the top left, you do of course have the Nintendo Switch logo. And then down here at the bottom right, you've got the developer and publisher logo for Capcom. And then down here at the bottom left, you've got the ESRB rating, which in this case was T for teen. And then right above that, you've got a little sticker that indicates that there is a Capcom vs. SNK comic book included in this package as well. So that's pretty awesome. And then I'll flip it over to the spine, and you've got the title along with the Capcom logo again on the typical red background. And then I'll flip to the top on the other side, and then the bottom, so you can see how this was sealed. And then looking at the back, it says, "Celebrate an era of iconic Capcom titles." And it looks like it has that again in French, which I'm going to attempt to read. Then you got some nice looking screenshots from some of the titles. And it says, "Enhanced quality of life features, online play available for all games." And then below that, looks like you've got several of the characters from the various titles all lined up. And then right next to that, it says 8 iconic Capcom titles. And those appear to include Capcom vs. SNK, Millennium Fight 2000 Pro, Capcom vs. SNK 2, Capcom Fighting Evolution, Street Fighter Alpha 3 Upper, Power Stone, Power Stone 2, Project Justice, and Plasma Sword. So that's pretty awesome. And then moving on down to the play modes, you can see that this game is 1 to 4 players in TV mode and tabletop mode, and then single player in handheld mode. And then right alongside that, you can see that this game is Nintendo Switch Pro Controller compatible, that wireless internet access is required for online features, that basic reading ability is needed to fully enjoy the game, and that the game does contain some content options in French and Spanish. And then moving on down to the bottom, you do of course have the official Nintendo seal of quality. And then finally, down here in the bottom left, you can see that this game was rated teen for blood, suggestive themes, use of alcohol, use of tobacco, and violence. All right, let's go ahead and unbox this. And first up, you've got a download code for a bonus soundtrack for Capcom Fighting Collection 2. And it says it includes Soy Sauce for Geese, arranged by Cap Jams, and Rival Schools Medley, arranged by Cap Jams. So that's pretty cool. And then there's the back of that. And then there is the game cartridge. Basically got a similar looking image to the front cover. You can see Ryu facing off against Terry there again, with the title overlaying the image. And then here is the comic book that was advertised on the front sticker. It says Capcom Fighting Collection 2, a Capcom vs. SNK comic. And you've got Kyo from King of Fighters, which is an SNK game, and then Ryu from Street Fighter, which is of course Capcom, and then several other characters in the background there. That looks pretty awesome. And it says Udon in the top left. And in the back, you've got an ad for other Udon Capcom video game comics, including Mega Man, Street Fighter, Darkstalkers, and Final Fight. And then on the inside, it says a match to remember. You got some credits there as well. You can see various Capcom and SNK characters battling it out. That's pretty awesome. I guess you got two different comics. You've got a more realistic art style in the first half, and then the second half you've got more of a chibi style. That's pretty cool though. And then on the inside cover, it looks like you just have some typical 90-day limited warranty and additional ESRB rating information in both English and French. And that'll do it. Hey, so I'd just like to thank you for checking out this unboxing of Capcom Fighting Collection 2 for the Nintendo Switch. If you enjoyed the video, please feel free to like, comment, and/or subscribe. And you can also check out our website at 12-12games.com, which you can find down in the description. Till the next time.